Good morning, treasurers. This is your host Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Fintech, and you are listening to Night Snippets. Here is all what you need to know before going into trade for 23rd October 2020 in the international market. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said on Thursday that negotiations on a spending package were just about there, giving a real hope for fiscal stimulus before the elections. On the economic front, with first-time applications for unemployment benefits in the latest weekly period came at 0.78 million, the lowest since March, from 0.84 million the previous month. Existing home sales increased for the fourth consecutive month in September, rising 9.4% from August to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 6.54 million. Meanwhile, the conference board's leading economic index rose 0.7% this month. With the hope of further stimulus, lower initial jobless claims, US economy seems on the path of recovery. With this hope, USDINR benchmark has climbed 4 basis points yesterday and closed at 0.87 percentage points, and 30-year climbed 5 basis points and closed at 1.67 percentage points. Just to remind everyone, on 5th August 2020, which is approx 2.5 months back, 10-year was trading at 0.55 and now it is at 0.87, which is 32 basis points increase. 30-year was trading at 1.22 and now it is trading at 167, which is 45 basis points increase. And this all has happened in last 2.5 months. This is exactly why we have been recommending to reduce your duration as much as possible before the yield reverses, even in India, which is bound to happen sooner or later. Our night research house view limits the upside on 10-year bonds at 1% for now. In the crude oil market, Russian President Vladimir Putin said Russia does not rule out the possibility that OPEC Plus could extend its current 7.7 million barrels per day of production cuts into next year. He also mentioned that Russia is also ready for further oil production cuts if need arises in the future. With Putin's reassuring statement, crude inched up and was trading at $42.52 per barrel. Crude's range for short term seems to be at $40 to $43 per barrel. In the currency market, with still no clear stance on fiscal stimulus, a dollar recovered some lost ground and dollar index crossed 93 levels and was trading at 93.05. The dollar index range seems to be 92.71 and 93.27 for now. Fiscal stimulus is definitely negative for US dollar and will take US dollar and dollar index below 92 levels immediately if announced. USDINR with a high of 73.81 closed at 73.67 yesterday. Again, USDINR closing above 73.50. USD-INR range for today seems to be 73.50 to 73.80. The new support seems to be at 73.50 from previous 73.30 levels. In the domestic market, markets were steady and will be range bound for the foreseeable future until the new information comes in. It seems the traders are unwilling to buy a large quantum of bonds below 590 levels, and that will act as floor for bond yields for now. Now let's do 22nd October 2020, which is yesterday, SDL OMO analysis. Rupees 15,475 crore were offered in the SDL OMO, and RBI accepted all rupees 10,000 crore planned OMO. 2029 yields range was seen at 647 to 665. 2030 yields were seen from 652 to 668. No major positive surprises from the RBI, and it seems the prevailing market prices are a true reflection of RBI's comfort levels, and yields will not go much lower from here. Remember, we had asked our clients to sell SDLs if they had to. Now we recommend them to proceed with their SDL sales if needed, as we do not see much larger fall in the SDL yields after the SDL OMO yesterday. Markets will be watchful in the short 10-year papers as the large supply in 3 and 5-year maturity will kick in from today's auctions. We will see some pressure in 522 GS 2025 bond auctions today. Night research will be available with today's auctions cutoff ranges by 10:30 a.m. Now, if you want to modernize your treasury, making it a profit center in this tough operating environment, you can reach out to us on 9930307466 or research@nightfintech.com.